Okay, some of you were able to see the notability form of this, but some of you are not due to some PowerSchool issues. So I decided to make another video for anybody who did not get the notability document, or if you just want to review this again. So we're going to be looking at molarity, and the formula for molarity is going to be capital M for molarity, and that's the concentration. Remember, concentration is an amount, and it could be expressed as a percent with grams over 100 milliliters, or it could be expressed as molarity, and the amount is not in grams, but it's going to be in moles, and it's not in 100 milliliters, but it's going to be per liter. So that is the concentration. Now, if you remember the density triangle, where we had density is equal to mass over volume, this is sort of a mass and this is sort of a volume as well. We can create a molarity triangle, and the molarity triangle will look like this. I'm going to draw it over here. So we can create your triangle, and instead of density, we're going to put capital M for molarity, and moles and liters. So just like the density triangle, we cover up the molarity, we have moles over liters. If you're trying to solve for moles, you cover up the moles, you have molarity times liters. If you're trying to solve for liters, you're going to have moles over molarity. These are also your units as well. So let's go through a couple of these problems. What's the molarity of a solution? 46 grams, and it is 1 liter. So it's asking for molarity. So we're looking at the triangle, molarity, capital M. So here's my capital M, okay? And we're trying to find moles and liters. So let's go ahead and write this formula. Molarity is equal to moles over liters. Well, we don't have moles, but this 46 grams is like moles because we can convert this to moles. So we're going to be writing that up on the top, and we're going to have 46 grams, and we have my liters over here. So I have 1.0 liters. So I have grams per liter. The liters is correct, but the moles is not correct. So I need to cancel my grams and convert those grams into moles. So grams to moles. 1 mole of this stuff weighs, and that's what we have to find out. So we have to do the molar mass, and we have sodium and chlorine. We have 1 of each. Sodium is 23.0, indicated over here. Chlorine is 35.5, indicated over here. So we multiply those out, 35.5, and we get 58.5. This mass then gets plugged into here. You multiply everything on top, divide everything on the bottom. You'll notice that your grams cancel. We're left with moles over liters, and so your answer is going to be equal to whatever your calculator shows as molarity. Next question, how many grams? Well, remember, grams is sort of like moles. So this is like my moles, but I'm going to have to do a conversion, and the molar mass has been given to me for this problem. So if you cover up the moles, you have molarity times liters. So what we're going to do is we're going to write that down. Moles is equal to molarity times liters, again obtained from the triangle. So my molarity can get plugged into here. My liters can get plugged into there. That gives me my moles. You can end up with a certain number of moles, but we want to know how many grams should we make or use to prepare the solution. So you have to use the molar mass, and you're going to have your moles to cancel and your grams of above. 1 mole has, well, the molar mass has already been given to you. And so the moles will cancel, and your answer should be then in grams. Third type of problem, what's the volume? So the volume is liters. So liters is equal to moles over molarity. Moles over molarity. So you follow the very similar steps. We have a certain number of grams. This is like my moles, but we have to convert it to moles using the molar mass. So my mass goes here over my molarity going here. Okay, and then we're going to have to multiply this by 1 mole has how many grams? And then you have to use these two over here to find the molar mass. You plug in the molar mass, and when your grams cancel, you'll have moles over molarity, and therefore your answer will be in a certain number of liters. Oops, that was cut off a little bit. Sorry about that. So again, your grams will go here, your molarity goes here. This is the molar mass of potassium chloride, KCl. 1 mole weighs how many grams? You calculate the molar mass, plug that in over here. Your answer should be in liters.